So, you're writing exams and feeling anxiety. If you are, here are 10 tips for you to help you cope a little better. My first tip is to do some deep breathing exercises. This is very simple, where you take deep, slow breaths through your nose. At the count of 5 is recommended. You hold that breath for 5 seconds and then you let your breath out again slowly at the count of 5. Repeat this about 3 to 5 times and it usually does help relax you a little bit. My second tip for you is to prepare. It sounds obvious, but there are some students out there who think to themselves, oh my gosh, it's so late now for me to start preparing. But even if you didn't do as much as you would have liked to do before now, don't hesitate to start right now. Start preparing right now, today. My third tip for you is to manage your social media consumption. Sometimes you might be doing really well, and then you go on social media and everybody's complaining about exams and they hear this rumor and so many other things, and it builds your own anxiety. So if you find that is happening to you, do control your social media consumption. My fourth tip to you is to look at motivational videos or listen to motivational people, because it does give you that extra energy, that extra boost, and that extra faith you need to go into exams. 5. Do something or look at something that makes you laugh, or even talk to someone that makes you laugh. Laughter is one of the most powerful forms of anxiety management you can come across. I usually recommend looking at a show that's funny. I love Friends. Some people like Mr. Bean. Whatever works for you, just do something that makes you laugh. This is a particularly good idea for that evening before exam when your anxiety is building. Do something fun or watch something funny. The sixth tip I have for you is to imagine yourself in a happy place. This simply means that you close your eyes, you breathe in and out deeply, and you imagine yourself in a place that makes you happy. Some people imagine a beach, some people think of a pool, Disney World, green fields, whatever it is that brings you that feeling of calmness, peace, happiness. Imagine yourself there for about 20 to 30 seconds. Think about how it looks, how it feels, what's around you, who's with you, and usually that does help to put you in a better frame of mind to handle exams. 7 is to replace anxiety-rooted thoughts with positive thoughts. Our anxiety starts in our mind, and it usually starts with thoughts like, what if I do bad? What if I fail? What if I run out of time? And when thoughts like these circulate in your mind over and over, you will feel anxiety. So one strategy or trick is to replace those thoughts with positive thoughts. So you say positive what if questions instead. You can say it out loud or you can recite it in your mind like a mantra. You say things like, what if I pass? What if I do very well? What if my parents are proud of me? What if I am proud of me? And when you do that, you do feel better. I recommend doing this strategy like a game. So you can play a positive what if question game with your parents or your friends, where you say something positive and they say something back. I think it's a very powerful strategy to try, especially the morning of exams when everybody's nervous. So if you go into school and your friends are looking very nervous and they're talking about things that is just making you more nervous, say, let us play this positive what if question game, and each person takes a turn, and you will see that all of you will benefit from it. My eighth suggestion to you is to eat healthy food. Do not underestimate the power of eating well. Unhealthy food typically affects us negatively in that it has us lethargic or unenergetic and so forth. So make sure the food that you're eating as you prepare for exams contain all the vitamins and nutrients that you need. Specifically and especially the morning of exams, do not eat anything that you're not accustomed eating. If you usually have a particular type of food, stick with that. Don't try anything new on the morning of exams. My ninth tip for you is to get enough sleep. Normally, a student will need about 8 hours sleep. The night before exam, I would recommend going to bed an hour or two earlier, because you may have some nervousness and your brain does need an extra hour to sleep to help you have enough energy on the day of the exams. And my last tip for you is to pray. Pray the day before exam, pray the morning of exam, and as you sit to write your exam, do pray. It does help you release all that anxiety to something that you believe is more powerful than you. I hope these tips are helpful to you and yours. Here's wishing you all the best in your exams. Good luck until we meet again.